spoke pre-game about creating your own story tonight. Tell me exactly how you ignited that in the second half.
I mean, I think we knew in the first half we were giving up too much defensively, so I just wanted to come out and give everything I had for the team to get the win today. So I'm really proud of this group.
I say this outro only for special occasions.
Jessica Shepard, born September 11th, 1996, in Fremont, Nebraska, is an American-Slovenian professional basketball player whose career has taken her from Nebraska high school basketball courts to the biggest stages of women's basketball. Standing 6 feet 4 inches tall, Shepard is known not simply for her size, but for her unusual combination of rebounding, passing, interior scoring, and basketball intelligence.
Boys lose possession. Shepard explodes down the floor. Oh, behind the back, Jessica Shepard with the score. That is point forward play by Jessica Shepard.
She currently plays for the Dallas Wings in the WNBA and Beretta Famiglia in Italy, while she has also committed to play in the emerging 3-on-3 league Unrivaled. Shepard's journey is particularly remarkable because it has included serious injuries, long periods away from the WNBA, and an international career that eventually earned her Slovenian citizenship. After years of being viewed as a highly useful role player, 2026 has transformed her reputation. She became a first-time WNBA All-Star starter, emerged as one of Dallas's most versatile players, and established herself as one of the league's premier triple-double threats. Away from the court, Shepard's publicly documented possessions are relatively private. There is no reliable public inventory of luxury homes, cars, or expensive personal collections. Her most visible professional assets are her basketball career, international contracts, and growing commercial value. As for wealth, estimates vary considerably. One 2026 estimate placed her net worth around $1.5 million to $2 million. Although this is not an independently audited figure and should be treated only as an estimate rather than an official financial disclosure. Latest chapter. Jessica Shepard is having her breakthrough year. As of today, Shepard is enjoying arguably the most significant season of her professional career. After joining the Dallas Wings in April 2026 on a multi-year deal, she quickly became an important part of the team's front court. Dallas specifically highlighted her versatility, passing ability, scoring around the rim, and high basketball IQ when announcing her signing. Her performances earned her a place among the 2026 WNBA All-Star starters, her first All-Star selection. At the time of her selection, she was averaging approximately 14 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists per game, and had already established herself as the league leader in triple-doubles. Shepard's 2026 season has produced several extraordinary statistical performances. On May 28th, she recorded 22 points, 20 rebounds, and 10 assists against the Las Vegas Aces, becoming the first player in WNBA history to produce at least 22 points, 20 rebounds, and 10 assists in a game. She later recorded another spectacular triple-double against the New York Liberty on July 7th, finishing with 22 points, 12 rebounds, and 11 assists. On July 22nd, she added another 18 points, 15 rebounds, and 10 assists against the Portland Fire, giving her 5 career WNBA triple-doubles and making her one of the league's most productive all-around bigs. Her international career has been equally impressive. With Skyo in the 2025-26 EuroLeague women's season, she averaged about 17 points and 9.5 rebounds per game, while FIBA highlighted her as one of the competition's standout performers. She recorded the competition's highest single-game scoring total of the season with 31 points against Girona. In July 2026, Shepard also signed a multi-year contract with Unrivaled, with her playing debut scheduled for the league's 3rd season. Nebraska roots and a basketball family. Jessica Shepard was raised in a family where basketball was more than a hobby. She is the daughter of Mark and Kim Shepard and has one older brother, Clayton, along with 4 sisters, Taylor, Samantha, Emma, and Sarah. Her siblings Taylor and Clayton also played college basketball at Midland University, making basketball a genuine family tradition. Shepard began playing basketball at around 5 years old, and the sport became central to her upbringing. Her early development included playing different positions, even spending time as a point guard, which later helped explain her unusual ability for a 6'4" forward to handle the ball and create opportunities for teammates. She first attended Lincoln Southeast High School, where she became one of Nebraska's most dominant young players. In 2013, she helped Lincoln Southeast win the Class A state championship. During that championship season, she averaged approximately 24.6 points and 11.1 rebounds per game, while also contributing assists, steals, and blocks. She later completed high school at Fremont High School. By the end of her prep career, Shepard had accumulated 2,227 points and more than 1,000 rebounds, and was regarded as one of the nation's elite recruits. Nebraska described her as one of the best high school players the state had produced and the highest-ranked recruit in the history of its women's basketball program at the time. Academically, Shepard was also a strong student. She carried approximately a 3.90 grade point average in high school, earned academic honors, and was a member of the National Honor Society. From Husker star to Notre Dame champion, Shepard began her college career at the University of Nebraska, playing 2 seasons from 2015 to 2017. Her freshman campaign was extraordinary. She averaged 18.5 points and 8.6 rebounds per game, earning Big Ten Freshman of the Year and first-team All-Big Ten honors. She followed that with 18.6 points and 9.8 rebounds per game as a sophomore. After 2 seasons in Lincoln, Shepard transferred to Notre Dame, where her career reached another level. In 2017-18, she helped the Fighting Irish win the NCAA National Championship, while earning first-team All-ACC and All-Final Four recognition. In her senior season, she averaged 16.7 points, 10.3 rebounds, and 3.3 assists per game, and earned first-team All-ACC and AP All-American recognition. Across her 4 collegiate seasons at Nebraska and Notre Dame, Shepard played 136 games and accumulated 2,340 points, averaging 17.2 points and 9.2 rebounds per game. Her college career established the foundation for her professional future. A WNBA dream interrupted. The Minnesota Lynx selected Shepard 16th overall in the second round of the 2019 WNBA draft. She made 6 appearances during her rookie season before suffering a torn ACL against the Los Angeles Sparks in June 2019. The injury ended her rookie campaign and forced her to miss the entire 2020 season as she continued her rehabilitation. She returned in 2021, but played limited minutes as she worked her way back. In 2022, she began demonstrating the versatility that would later become her trademark, averaging 8.1 points, 7.4 rebounds, and 3.0 assists per game, while starting 22 of 36 appearances. In 2023, Shepard again produced 8.1 points, 7 rebounds, and 3.1 assists per game, but an ankle injury ended her season prematurely. Her WNBA career then took an unusual turn in 2024. Because of international club commitments and the league's prioritization rules, Shepard did not appear in the WNBA that season. She continued developing overseas, however, and her international performances ultimately made her a much more polished player. International basketball and Slovenian citizenship. Shepard's overseas career has been an important part of her development. She played in Italy with clubs including Dinamo Sassari and Umana Ryer Venezia before spending time in Greece with Athinaikos. Her 2024-25 season in Greece was particularly impressive, with reports placing her at approximately 26.4 points and 14.5 rebounds per game, while earning Greek A1 Player of the Year recognition. In June 2024, Shepard received Slovenian citizenship, making her eligible to represent Slovenia internationally. Her FIBA record now lists her as a Slovenian-American player, and she made a major impact for Slovenia at the 2025 Women's Eurobasket, averaging 22.7 points and 11.3 rebounds in 3 games. She later joined Beretta Famalicão in Italy. During the 2025-26 EuroLeague Women campaign, she averaged 17 points and 9.5 rebounds, while producing several of the competition's most efficient individual performances. Personal life, a private star. Despite becoming increasingly prominent in women's basketball, Shepard keeps much of her personal life away from the spotlight. There is no reliable public confirmation that she is married or has children, and she has not publicly established a detailed family life profile in the way some celebrity athletes have. Her faith is another aspect that has appeared publicly but remains personal. During her time with Athinaikos, her official team profile included the biblical verse Philippians 4 verse 13, suggesting that Christian faith is meaningful to her. Professionally, her education in marketing at Nebraska also gives her a background beyond basketball. At Nebraska, she earned recognition on the Scholar Athlete Honor Roll and was a member of the Tom Osborne Citizenship Team, demonstrating that her interests and contributions extended beyond the basketball court. Philanthropy and community spirit. There is no extensive public record of Shepard operating a large personal charity foundation or publicly announced philanthropic organization. However, her involvement with Nebraska's Tom Osborne Citizenship Team demonstrates an early commitment to community and citizenship initiatives. Her broader contribution to women's basketball is also significant. By succeeding through injuries, international competition, and periods of limited WNBA opportunity, Shepard has become an example of perseverance for younger athletes. Her rise in 2026 illustrates how professional players can continue developing overseas before returning to the WNBA in a much stronger form. Dallas Wings and the new era. Signing with the Dallas Wings in 2026 provided Shepard with something she had not consistently received earlier in her WNBA career: a major offensive role. Dallas saw her as a player capable of scoring, rebounding, and initiating offense, rather than simply finishing plays created by others. That opportunity has transformed her statistical profile. Shepard has become one of Dallas's primary interior presences and a facilitator capable of grabbing a rebound and immediately creating offense. Her triple-double performances have demonstrated that her game is much broader than traditional center play. Her first WNBA All-Star selection in 2026 was therefore more than an individual honor. It represented the culmination of years of development, injury recovery, and international experience. She also participated in the 2026 All-Star Game, helping Team Spoon defeat Team Coop 129-122. What comes next for Jessica Shepard? As of 2026, Jessica Shepard stands at an important point in her career. At 29 years old, she is no longer simply the promising Nebraska prospect who entered the WNBA in 2019. She is now an established international star, a Slovenian national team player, a WNBA All-Star, and one of the Dallas Wings' most important players. Her story is ultimately one of patience. The ACL injury that interrupted her rookie season, the long recovery, the limited opportunities in Minnesota, the missed 2024 WNBA season, and years of international basketball could have derailed her trajectory. Instead, they helped create a more versatile and confident player. From a Nebraska state champion to an NCAA champion, from a second-round WNBA draft pick to an all-star starter, Shepard's career demonstrates that sometimes the biggest breakthrough does not happen at the beginning of a journey. It happens after years of persistence. And in 2026, Jessica Shepard is proving that her best basketball may still be ahead of her.